Okay, the Starfleet Advanced Starship Design Bureau have advised us that a new ship design is available to construct the Utopia Planitia. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Panickn, and we are back with Stellar Star Trek New Horizons mod. There you see it, the famed Enterprise. Not sure what that one is. Looks like NCC 3. It's at 8897. Could be wrong there. So last week when we were here, we had the arrival of a very young Luxana Troy. We had Tom Riker join us, and we had someone else. I can't remember exactly who it was. I'll have to check it out when we get in here because it is kind of bothering me because I can't remember. But we've also have Owen Paris. We have Sulu's daughter. As you know, the original Star Trek crew is getting on up there in age. I think last time we checked, Kirk and a few others was getting in their 70s or 80s. So let's do like we always do, run through our planetary systems, make sure there's nothing that needs to be done. Don't believe there's much to be done here or on the ships because we took care of a lot of that last time. There is our resources. As you can see, we are way overstock on a lot of these because we keep getting these materials, but we have no more storage space. Intel's following with the Romulan Empire. There's our relics, idol leaders, and peace offer between those two folks there. The Finn Alliance and the Shelran Sovereignty. So on our time projects, we have Hugh Colber down here in Cardassian territory for a medical conference. And we have Spock up here doing the interfaced field test. It's Bajoran fleet up here. And I want to, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Seoul Shipyard. I want another science ship to come in. The Tykar has been outfitted with the experimental interface cloaking device and is going to attempt to phase through a solid object. Sensor buoys will track and examine all aspects of the cloak to ensure it works correctly. Alright, so we are going to put us in a different scientist here because I have when I have Spock jump on this other science ship so that he can take care of some other things, so we can start doing some of this deep space missions and whatnot. All right, hold on one second. Let me get him moved down to Edda. Let's see. Incoming transmission. A medical conference that Hugh Colber was at. The medical conference proved to be a bit of a waste of time, with too many doctors wanting to talk and not listen. Whilst our doctor, Hugh Colber, was not able to get a great amount from the event, it was still an experience. All right, so we can get Hugh Colber here and send him back to Forma. And we will have our scientist here take care of this test. And let's check it out. Let's see. Curry class, exploration cruiser, and constellation class. Okay. So we'll start researching that. This is just rivalries. The Breen have declared war on the Nebrite Alliance. So the Breen have declared war on these guys here. That's a big one. Predar Luxor declared war on the Vaden stability. So this is up in here. Yeah, here's the Predor and the Vadens right there. But as you can see, Borg here. Some neutral, well, that's just neutral fleets. Borg there. 61,000, 67,000, 52,000. Right there in the Finn Alliance in the middle of their home world, or middle of their home space, but they have a little, I guess say, planetary system right there in the middle of it. But see, this is what I'm talking about. This is where we're going to have problems in the long run. Someone doesn't start fighting against these Borg because we're so far out. We have the numbers, I think, that we can take on smaller fleets, but that one we just seen, we won't be able to handle that. That's too much. You're talking about 180,000 right there alone. I don't have anything like that. I can combine a couple of fleets and send them over, but that's about it. So we'll have them take care of that. Culver's heading back to Porma. Spock is headed back to Terra Nova. We're just going to see what else has got to be done. Still can't do the Stone of Gold because of these folks here joining us. The field test on board the Tykar has failed. With the Tykar emerging halfway through the object, merging with the molecular level and causing the deaths of all on board. The last recordings from the central buoy show an issue with the plasma relays due to the interface technology, which should allow our engineers to correct the design for actual use. Okay, so if you remember in Next Generation, there was a captain that Riker used to be a part of his crew, and they did this same thing because Picard and the Enterprise went and found this ship and brought it out of the rock or something along those lines. Because the Federation signed a treaty, I believe it was either with the Klingons or with the Romulans, that they would never develop cloaking technology. That was a stupid treaty, in my opinion, because why would you not do something that everyone else is doing around you? It's all part of the storyline. So we lost that scientist and that science ship. But had we thought about it at the time, we knew that that was going to happen because it happened in the series as well. Okay. Confidence wavers. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Romulan Star Empire has begun shying away from their assigned task, citing a lack of confidence in their overall purpose. Spy Master Pavel Volkov would typically handle such matters without bringing them to our attention, but even without them knowing any details, these operatives seem unusually well informed about Operation Counterintelligence and perhaps the spy network as a whole. Given that these auxiliaries are kept isolated from our more active and better informed agents, Volkov suspects the operatives are being fed information from an outside source. He also concedes that they may simply be highly perceptive individuals. Given these doubts and the threats posed to the Operation Counterintelligence by each scenario, Volkov requests a directive on how to proceed. Let us see where these insights may lead. Let's do that. Let us see where these insights may lead. See what happens. All right, our auxiliary operatives in the Romulan Star Empire have reacted with horror upon learning the truth of their once intangible suspicions. Spy Master Volkov revealed only a glimpse of the bigger picture to them, but it was sufficient to disrupt our supply line. Our ability to subvert Romulan Star Empire encryption is reduced for a time. Well, it wasn't what we really wanted, but it's something. I mean, at least we're in there. So, can only do so much. I believe we also have a...
Do it now or never.
Yeah. All right, so it's election time again. We're going to stick with Robert April. Sarek has a lot to offer as well, but let's stick with April and increase him over Sarek a good bit. Some rivalries declared, and we can look at our relics real quick. Flute, the Time Crystal Device, the Mask of Masaka, Tribble, Doomsday Machine Fragment, and a Voyager 6 relic. And we can kind of keep an eye on some movements up here with the board. Not many. Small rivalries, nothing to really worry about on that. But I just want to keep an eye on their fleet movements. I know some of the ones they had in a couple of videos coming through this area right here wasn't all that big, that didn't really matter too much. So we'll have to see if it gets worse, All right, so George Kirk, or Sam Kirk, has found a rare Gaia-class world filled with life, which our scientists suspect has been artificially created. A large, heavily shielded, and abandoned facility appears to be at the center of the mystery. We could spend the rest of the expedition studying the planet, however, we must continue the mission. We have flagged the planet for follow-up study by a dedicated team. So Kirk has got first contact specialist. There's more rivalries, of course. And it looks like Robert Abel will stay as Prime Minister for a little while longer. Alright. Gonna expand this. Push out to the Temerians. Pretty hard there. Nice. Alright, so that was already good, so now it's made it even better. And I'm trying to get these guys on friendly terms to do this right here. I believe we've tried to do this several times already, and
the ocean.
the jackass Klingons just will not go for it. No, the Klingons won't go for it.
Do it now or never.
You hire us, yes.
Moskins, Orions, we can't do shit with them. We're trying to improve and they're trying to harm. Couple of science ships floating through our space. This is the Republic of Sudath, Voltes Senate, Bajor, Temerian Unity. Board declared war on the Kel Specium Mandate. I want to see where that's at. Alright, security leak identified. Our operatives have discovered a significant security leak during a routine inspection to one of our encrypted networks. Our agents have drawn up plans to close this particular security gap. However, our spy master has also suggested using the leak to draw in unsuspecting foreign agents. Let's see. Let's do let's lay the trap for them. Now I want to see what this is. This is these people are where are y'all at? I don't know. It's not showing. But it says they are Inducian. They are so it's got to be somewhere up in here, assuming somewhere, because they are a vassal under these folks here. Okay, so that means they're pushing further in this area here. Something else that we're going to have to watch for a little bit longer. Keep a better eye on it, just for that very reason. This is not our science ship. I don't know. Last time our science ship was over in here. I'm not sure where they are at now. Surveying. Oh, here she is. Our operation against the Roman Star Empire was a huge success. Our agents have begun feeding the Roman Star Empire spy network false information, allowing our operatives to manipulate their network and disrupt their operations against us, setting them back years. Awesome. So we're getting ahead there. All right, so here is Savick, and she's on the automation to do automatic surveys. So she's going to go check out a couple more planetary systems over here. All right, new long-range expedition vessel is ready for construction, utilizing experimental technology and enhanced engineering. Okay, the Starfleet Advanced Starship Design Bureau have advised us that a new ship design is available to construct the Utopia Planitia Fleet Yards. Let's check it out here. All right, so this is the Constellation class. All right, get the Advanced Cruiser. I think we'll probably go ahead and unlock it now as well. Nimrod class. That is the Section 31 Heavy Escort that we can unlock, but since this is still in the low 2024s or 20,000s, I'm trying to wipe that out quicker. So the Centurion class has been marked for retirement. Federation class, Radiant class, and Frigate class. And the Nebrite Alliance and Breen Confederacy made peace. So let's check out this new ship and a lot of the upgrades that we're going to be going through. So let's go ahead and have all these folks up here at Tome go ahead and upgrade when they can, and our regular fleets as well, our main fleets. And let's check out all of Scotty's Federation class cruisers are, I think they're marked for retirement, are they not? Scotty's whole little fleet there. Let's check. Let's go Sol. Here we are. So we have the Yorktown, the Advanced Excelsior class, the Fusoon class, and the Ares class. Which one is supposed to be the new one? Where is the Okay, there's the Constellation class. Constitution class. Well, I mean, it has the Constellation class, but that's not really what we were hoping to, would be out. I figured it would be the next up from the Constitution. So Yorktown starship here is the 3. This is the 4. All right, we'll go ahead and build this one to see if it gives us the new Enterprise. We haven't had the new Enterprise. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, this is what we're going to do. No, let's start up with the big one. We'll see if that one gives the Enterprise or not. We'll scrap it, turn around and do the next one. But it seems like Scotty's fleet is obsolete now because it is Federation class and I'm no longer seeing it. So probably what we'll do then is throw Ash Tyler in Scotty's group here. Let's see, where's Ash Tyler? Because he's the other one up here in this area. We'll have Ash Tyler on this one. We'll put Scotty in this fleet. Oh, he's got a couple here too, Federation classes. I don't think they'll upgrade. All right, so we're putting Scotty in these. See where he's at. We got the heavy cruisers here, Constitution class, and the stealths. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, these two are not upgrading. So we got Ash Tyler here. We'll move him down. No, actually, we'll leave him where he is, and we'll have him come down to what? Maybe let's have him come down to Terra Nova. So what he'll do is, even though they are obsolete, they're gonna go through and patrol along that line. Now, why they're going way out here, I don't understand. I'd actually try to cancel that. Let's see if we put him at Sol instead. I don't understand why he's going way outside, into Ferengi space. Can we not go through the Sheliax anymore? Yeah, they're going a little bit through Sheliax. What is this? Okay, Sheliax at war.
We won't relent in the negotiations.
Okay. So what we're doing is we're going to come this way and we're coming down to Parma, but we'll keep going back and forth for a little while. Like I said, they are an obsolete fleet, so we can't upgrade them. There's no use to having them. The other ones that are with Scotty, I will just destroy, because there's no sense in trying to attach them to that fleet. There's already enough as it is. All right. So Kirk has identified a planet with unusual properties on long-range scans that deserves a closer look. Our scientists recommend an in-depth survey of the planet to see what mysteries that can be uncovered. Start it up. The Klingons want to declare war against Acacia. Free people. Conquer. I don't have a problem with it. I'd like to know where they're at. They only have one world. So yeah, we'll vote yes. And that's probably okay. I think it just told me it killed our alliance. On the Outbreak War, the Cation free people, our intelligence operatives and scouts have produced a rough map of our enemy's territory in order to help coordinate our war efforts. This map will help us coordinate our efforts in the war. I don't think we're going to need to, because they're right there. The Klingons are right here. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. All right, on a 3-year mission here, Strange New Worlds, our teams have found a surplus of minerals produced as a byproduct of mysterious facility. We believe we can collect some of these minerals and resources without harming the ecosystem. Get it, being heck. It's going to help us out. We'll let all of our main fleets upgrade. Then, of course, we'll go back through all of our science ships, construction ships, all the civilian ships, basically, and get them taken care of. Klingons, if you can look over in the right-hand corner, seeing a lot of that movement, you can see the Klingons moving. And that is the Klingons. And they have a crap ton of fleets. Let's see what they got here right now. 23, 16, 18, 22, 23, 16, 20, 15, 22. And there's still more on the way. I mean, look there. The Klingons have a lot of fleet. Very, very big fleet. Some more research taken out. The Klingons are moving their fleet there. So there's no way to tell exactly what everyone's exact numbers are. Who we got here? This is some Borg moving. Diamond class vessel. So they've done moved up in this area now. They're moving more towards the center of the galaxy. It's not good, folks. Not good. For too much longer, a couple more episodes, they'll have this whole entire sector all Borg control. All right, there's one of them. Razor fleet. Now, when we were setting up one of our researchers a while ago. I noticed another one's about to be done. So there's no sense in even trying to move any of these fleets around right now or do anything with them because they're going to turn around and upgrade again. Now, this is our star base. I think we moved up a lot of these up to level 4s. There's not a lot that I am going to have a lot of these do. Most of these are not on the exact border that I'm really worried about. All right, so where is this one? All right, so this one's on the Romulan border. We already have energy and torpedo. Okay, I don't see anything else really that I want to put right here. I think we have listening posts on these other two anyway. Promenade, traffic control. Yeah, they have a listening post. Ada Lunas, I'm not worried about them. And Raider, I'm not worried about them either. Up here at Tome, I think he's already fully upgraded. Yes. Regenerative shield. And somebody has passed away. Alright, so let's find us a new research before we check that out. Gateway closure technology. That's something we need to research. And let's see who has passed away. We have lost Philippa Georgiou. Oh man, she was the leader of our 3rd fleet. So we're going to have to put someone in to take her place that can do it. We have Sulu here. We have Owen Paris. Rachel Garrett. Pike's on the ship. So is Kurt. So is Scotty Tyler. Chekhov and Tuvok. Don't know of these other ones here. So let's look at the stats of the ones that I did call out. Garrett. Ship pole's good. Combat disengagement, not so good. Fire rate's good. That's good overall. Strike craft, sublight speed, strike craft, basically the same as Rachel Garrett. Ellen Landry's, unless she's older. Let's put Garrett in for the time being. You know, we'll have her stay in place and never know. She might turn out to be just as good as Philippa Georgiou. But that does suck, though. We did lose Philippa Georgiou. But that's about that time. We're going to start losing a lot more here as time goes on because of how many people we've got that's such at an advanced age right now. We will be losing more. All right, you can see the Klingon fleets moving back. I guess they already did what they needed to there. I don't know. It looks like they're coming back. But you have a fleet there. And you have this huge fleet right here. A lot of small numbers, but those small numbers will add up, of course. That's one of the reasons I don't want us, being me and the Klingons, attacking the Romulans, because the Klingons are that well outfitted, then the Romulans could be too. Complete an assignment for them. A long last lost military probe has been detected close by, and we have been tasked to recover it. Okay. So let's see what this is. We have won the war. Okay, so the Klingons have won that war. So now that's taken care of and done. Shit, didn't mean to do that. We're going to get the Bajor fleet, their Constitution classes. Do some high influence with the Orions, try to get them pulled over closer to us. Alright, it has increased. So they're still hostile, but now they're just suspicious. Federation levels now unlocked. Level 3, Interior Alliance, Sanctity of Office, and Federal Attaches. They want to do an embassy, which we'll agree to. Like I said, we're trying, but they are still pushing it down. So let's do this. We know we could probably win them over. It's not going to hurt us because we're getting so many of them already anyway. Let's see if we can't throw some stuff their way. Don't really care about the minerals. We'll take the minerals off. Alloy and supplies. I like supplies. Let's check it out. We've got plenty of latinum. What are we looking like on dilithium? Got plenty of dilithium. Got plenty of deuterium. So let's do that. Latinum will give them 2,000. Dilithium will give them 2,000. Deuterium will give them 2,000. We'll stop there. So that's like 750. So we'll see how much it changes once they go through with it and they accept it. If they do, which they should, that should boost our standings with them a good bit. We didn't ask for anything in return. Still is suspicious, but the attitude is going up a good bit. And as you see, as I was hovering that, it was at like -1 up here under relations at the top. with that buy, and it was like -1. Now it's plus 95. Let's check out our research, agricultural research. Let's go ahead and knock industrial out. Oh, wait a minute. Engineering. Let's see what we have in engineering. We can't. Let's do this first. Advanced cruiser prototype. Let's go reinforced hull. Now, on our engineering side of things, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this unlocked. This tech unlock ship fed Kelvin Con title. I don't know exactly what that is, but we've got 20,000 of it already done and 40,000. So we'll see what it does once we unlock it. Also, we have traditions available. That's going to be under our Federation Charter. We went in and took these two out last time. This one is going to be Starbase capacity is moved up by +5 and Unity at 1% monthly. So we'll do that. Let's check out our other two. We've got Citizen Pop Happiness is +5. Crime is -5. Stability +5. That'll be a good one. And our Art of Observation is another 5 for Starbase capacity. And then we'll be able to pick a new tradition to go after. So as you see, the Starbase is already run up to 38 and 33. We have plenty of room for more Starbases. Just don't have a place I really want to put them just yet. We could put them at a few of these spots here, which we probably should and probably will. Just go ahead and put those in. That way our fleets moving back and forth have something to stop at if they see the need to. So we got Zeta Buddhist and Antares putting in star bases. Need one out here. We'll go ahead and do the traffic control first, then upgrade. And so these two, this one. Who is this? Okay, this is the First Federation. I think that's good enough on that. Laos, Star Group. We'll go ahead. We don't have anything down here really. We'll just go ahead and put traffic control in. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. There's nothing else for us to really do. Why won't they? Okay, so they're already part of the status with us. They have a status. No, they are vassal of the Klingon Empire. Okay. Now, council agenda. So we'll do that. That'll increase everything with everyone around us. Do this one next for the happiness of our people. So that should have been another plus 25 to everyone. So as you see, it's already changing. The Orions is now weary. Instead of suspicious or hostile like it was before, it's now weary. So the Bajor fleet is upgraded. What fleet is this? Scientist. Okay, the scientist up at Tome, he's upgraded. Let's check out our Tome fleets. They are still upgrading. Federation class. Those are all gone. I'm gonna have to get rid of all those. These guys are my patrol fleet now, so let's change this to patrol. We'll go here and we will disband. So we need to get Scotty some more ships up there. Sol is currently building the one, and they are currently upgrading the others. So we'll let that go through, and then like we said, we'll go back to the civilian ships, start getting them upgraded and moved around as they need to be. Just trying to check to see if there's any board fleets down here other than that one. All right, so onboard ship activities. This is Captain Savick. I'm going to tell him no because she is in the middle of just all over exploration. All right, the mission is complete, and all that remains is to debrief the captain and crew. A lot of experience will have been gained from the mission, with many lives impacted for better or worse. The expedition leader is free to return to duty, whilst the ship will undergo a full refit and a new ship will be provided at the home world. All right, so this is the end of Sam Kirk's 3-year mission. All right, Montgomery Scotty. After a long and distinguished career with United Federation of Planets, it is time for Montgomery Scotty to consider their career options and potential retirement. Folks, if you haven't gathered by now, I don't retire, no boy. So we're going to let them remain in active service. And the only reason I do that is because I don't want to see them killed off. And if you choose any other option, they usually die. And I don't want that. All right, so there's all want to establish an embassy. We'll do that. All right, so the patrol route fleet wants to upgrade, but we know they're Federation. These are all obsolete ships. That's why they're in the patrol group. With Scotty having the 2 heavy cruisers, and you have Tuvok here. I actually want to see something. I can't right now because they're an upgrade. I'm going to pull those 3 fleet ships out, Tuvok's fleet, give them to Scotty, and put Scotty's 2 Constitution classes with Tuvok. So at least Tuvok's fleet is good to go. What did we do here? Traffic control, maybe. First fleet, fully upgraded. Got to do it again. Third fleet, same. Second fleet, same. So let's send them back through again. This is more than likely for the shields and the other stuff that we have discovered or researched since we started upgrading the first time there. Here is Savick going around exploring these worlds. She's about to go through Borg territory. Hopefully there's no issues or problems. Before, when I sent our ships up to these 2 at Reagan and Jolduran, they didn't attack us, and we went right up next to their starbase, so I don't see it being a problem. So we know at some point in time there's going to be a showdown with the Borg. However, my hope is that the Dominion starts popping their butts a little bit before we have to start dealing with it. Speaking of which, there's a whole lot of movement up here. Who is that? That is the Dominion. That's a battle cruiser, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, and some patrol frigates. Pretty good sized fleet. 19, not that big, but big nonetheless. They've got a bunch of them floating around here. Are they at? Ooh, I think they are at war. You are at war with the Agrathi Commonwealth. War of Obedience. Okay, then. So we know they're at that war. Who is it again that they're at war with? These guys right here. All right, so let's see who we got here. We have a new candidate in, and I kind of got a glimpse of the name. This is another one, folks, from that Next Gen TV series. No, maybe not. I thought that was Mortok, the Benzarine that Wesley met at the academy. But this is someone else, it looks like. Morok? I don't know. Let's check him out. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe the face will give it away for us. There's Loxana. Oh, Ishka is the other one that we got. Kyle Riker. I don't know why I kept saying Tom. Kyle Riker is Will Riker's father. Ishka is the Ferengi lady that portrayed herself, I believe, as a man to get, into the financial scheme of the Ferengi society. It's not allowed for women in Ferengi society. And of course, there's Loxana Troy. Still looking for this new one, that Merrock or something along those lines. Here it is. She doesn't look familiar, but hey, well, let's go ahead and get her hired on, and so we can give her extra trait. But she doesn't look familiar to me. If she looks familiar to any of y'all, please point her out to me. I'd like to kind of keep up with that kind of stuff. But he said if reformer, diplomat, couldn't we give her? No, we can't, because she's already at. Wow, it's got to get up another level before we can do that. Research exchange. She's an official, a doctor, leader trait, trading back. We could put her as a doctor, and the reason I say this is, as a doctor, we have some of those pandemics and things come through, and it always wants us to send a doctor. We can start sending her. So let's give her that. Let's give her the doctor trait, even though she is an official, like Riker and Ishka and Loxana Troy. And you can see how busy space is around us. Everybody's moving around. Listening post does bring this up where you can see a lot of this movement outside of your territory. Looks like the Klingons on the move again. I wonder who they're at war with. All right. Let's go ahead and get commercial districts taken care of. We got industrial and agricultural. Klingons, who you at war with now? No one. Just had a bunch of fleets moving over there, so I wasn't really sure if he was attacking someone or what was going on. More research. Did our other ship ever get built over here? So I know we got our flag. I mean, not our we have Kurt back. We should be about ready to finish up that other ship. Go ahead and get those two taken care of because them being at Seoul. There we are so far, folks. You can see the Borg moving around, trying to, looks like they've already combined that other wing over here where they came up through. But that's something we will have to deal with eventually. We'll see what we can do about stopping them, slowing them down, whatever the case may be, whatever we got to do. But that's what we're going to be facing soon enough, is these guys right here. I had 2 fleets up here to be able to do a little bit of raiding, or whatever you want to say, but I've had to redo those fleets because they've a large section of both of them have become obsolete, so we're trying to get in new ships, so that's what we're working on right now. Let's go ahead and improve things with the Nausicaans if we can, but that's where we stand right now with everything. And when we come back next time, hopefully we'll have some more members to join us. If anyone knows about that other person that just joined us, that I made a doctor just a moment ago, please reach out in the comments below and let us know. Also, please don't forget about the little competition. What is your Star Trek TV series favorite TV series? Which one do you like the most? All you gotta do is put in the comments below. Just trying to get an idea of where everyone stands and who, what everyone's favorites are, so that, hey, maybe I can, see where you guys stand, see what's closer to your likings. Everyone's a little bit different. And also, like I said before in previous episodes, I will pick one person out of the larger majority of people who picked a TV series. I believe right now, I think it's like 4 or 5 for next gen, 1 for Enterprise, and 1 for Deep Space Nine. So I will pick one person from that group. If some of you have already said that you didn't want the money, it's $20 cash out. If you don't want the money, that's fine. I will match that $20 and I will donate it to St. Jude Children's Hospital right here in Memphis, Tennessee. That's kind of close to me. I wouldn't say right here. I'm not in Memphis or I'm not in Tennessee, but they are kind of close by. And I would gladly donate that to them in your name or anonymous or your gamer tag, however you want to do it. Completely up to you. But until then, guys, appreciate you stopping by, checking out the video, hitting the like and the subscribe, and we will catch you guys next week.